Well, in the previous video, we did question 1.1 through question 1.3. Now we're going to do question 1.1.4. I'm going to write the question here, 1.1.4. The question says, we have like x minus 1 in the brackets, open brackets, x minus 4, greater than x plus 11. Now, this is an inequality, okay? Unlike equations, inequality solutions are over certain intervals. So we are required to find the critical values. The critical values are those values of x that will determine the boundaries of the interval over which the solution is, okay? So I'm gonna write here critical values. Critical values. Now, for critical values, we're going to change the inequality into an equation. I'm going to write here x minus 1 and then x minus 4, and then change the inequality to an equality, so that makes x plus 11. Then if we expand the left-hand side, we have like x times x, like this, that makes x squared, x times negative 4, that makes negative 4x, negative 1 times x, that makes negative 1x, and negative 1 times negative 4, that makes positive 4, equal to x plus 11. So I'm now going to move the right-hand side into the left-hand side. So this will be x squared minus 4x minus x plus 4 minus x minus 11 equal to 0. Now let's combine like terms. That makes x squared. Negative 4, negative x makes negative 6x. And positive 4 and negative 11 makes negative 7 equal to 0. Then we can factorize this. So right here, x, right there, x, and then close equal to 0. And we're going to find the terms, the values that we're going to place in over here, okay, within the bracket. So now, to do that, I'm going to first consider the last term, the constant term, which is negative 7, okay? I'm going to write here negative 7. Now, I want to list all the factors of 7, okay? And then, you know, 7 has only one couple of factors, so it's like 1 over 7, because 1 times 7 makes 7. So we call 1 and 7 factors of 7. Then, let's see, can we make a sum equal to negative 6, coefficient of the middle term, negative 6? Yes, we can. If we do positive 1 and negative 7, okay? Because 1 minus 7 will make negative 6, and of course, 1 times negative 7 will make negative 7. That is negative 7. Then, I know you open bracket like this one, and the coefficient of x squared is just 1. Then you can place x's within in the bracket, and then we need just to find those numbers when I fit in the brackets here. So I can write plus 1 and negative 7. Now, remember the property in mathematics, that property that says a times b equal to 0. This implies that a equal to 0 or b equal to 0. So we're going to set x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 7 equal to 0. But if you move the positive 1 over, we got x is equal to negative 1. Or x is equal to 7, right? X is equal to 7. So these are not the solution, but these values are just the critical values. They will determine the boundaries. So maybe I should not enclose them. It may cause confusion. So x is equal to negative 1 or x equal to negative 7. Then I'm going to move the book over here. I can now draw in my number line, the number line. Okay, the number line. I'm going to draw my number line over here. Draw the number line. I want to place in the system here, it's 7. I want to place in the number line the critical values in ascending order, of course. They're going to be like -1 over here and then 7 there. Now, the number line is split now into 3 intervals. The first interval is from -∞ to -1 here, and the other interval from -1 to +7. 7, and then from 7 to +∞. Those are the intervals. So we have like this interval, that interval, and that also interval. Now we need to find in which interval the solution is, because we want the solution that is greater than actually, excuse me. After that, we split everything here. It must be greater than 0, because we move whatever on the left, or I mean on the right to the left. So over here, we want the solutions might be lesser than 0. Okay, so this must be, want the solution that's going to be negative. Excuse me, greater than 0. Something like by the equal sign here, it must be greater than 0. Let me put it here like this, greater than 0. So positive, in other words. I'm gonna put, now I'm gonna select any number here, a random number in this interval from -∞ to -1, any number. I can take a number like -2, for instance. Okay, you can select any number, it will generate the same answer we want. So if I take -2, I substitute there for x. I will have like -1 times -9. -1 times -9 makes +9. So this tells me that over here, the solution is positive. So I say the solution is positive. As I said before, any number you select, you will get also a solution being positive in this interval. Now I'll move on to this other interval. I'm going to select a number like 0, for instance, because 0 is in between -1 and 7. So if I sub 0 over here, 0 for x and 0 for x, I've got like -1 times -7. No, it's going to be +1 times -7. +1 times -7 makes -7, which is -7 is negative. That means over this interval, the solution will always be negative, regardless of the value you select within the interval. Then I want to look at now this other interval. From 7 to +∞. I want to pick up any number, random number. I want to take a number like 8. Okay, so if I substitute 8 there for x and 8, if I substitute 8 for x there, so we're going to have like 8. So it'll be 9 times 1, which is 9. 9 is positive. So that tells me this in this interval, the solution will always be positive, regardless of the solution, regardless of the value of x you selected in the number line over this interval. Now, because we want the solution that is positive, this means our answer lies over here and over there, but not over here. Then we can say, okay, x is lesser than -1, or x is more than 7. This is the answer. Sometimes someone else can write it like x is an element of from -∞ to -1, union from 7 to +∞. Just another way of writing the answer. Thank you.